Welcome back everybody to 100 days of turning my hackathon idea into reality. Today's day 4 and we're making an official website.
Hey everybody, today I've got one main goal in mind.
We have a really big step towards creating something that's going to be tangible and able to be displayed to anyone interested in Lifecoin. We're going to be moving the website from my local storage on my laptop to a publicly available web page. My plan is to use GitHub, something that I have already experimented with in the past, to host a web page using their page's functionality. This will let me host by proxy using GitHub Server so that I don't have to personally keep a server up and running 24/7. I could also do this with Amazon AWS since I have a bit of experience there too, but for now, I don't think there's going to be a lot of foot traffic on the site, so there's not much need to be allocating resources into an AWS web host.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and just get right into it.
Creating a website through GitHub is actually quite simple. All you have to do is move all of your files into a GitHub page, name your main file as the index, and then tell GitHub to host a page for you. None of that really seems too hard, but you might be a little thrown off when trying to move files into GitHub. This process uses Git in order to move files from one location to another, and largely uses the terminal of your computer in order to do it. Think about the computer text you get in The Incredibles, where it's a black screen and a bunch of words on it. That's your terminal. It might seem a little intimidating to use Git, especially because the UI isn't very interactive, but we can break the process of moving files to GitHub into a few clean steps. First off, you need to make sure that you actually have Git on your device. This is pretty easy, and we can check whether or not it exists by running git status in the terminal. Once you have Git installed and have finished making changes to your code, run git add period in order to put all of the code from a local state into a state where they've now been added to the Git route. Then run git commit to commit those changes to the Git server, making sure to add a message to explain what changed in the latest version. Finally, run git push origin along with the HTML origin that GitHub provides in order to push those committed changes onto your GitHub project. The rest of this is just going to be the process of me working through creating the website and initializing all of it on GitHub in order for it to work properly. There's not going to be any commentary involved. I'm going to keep it silent just so you can see what's going on, maybe a little bit of music in the background. But if you would like to skip past it, feel free to jump over to 11:57.
That's all the work that I did for today. Everything went pretty well, and we've gone ahead and created a website, and you should be able to find it online now. I'll go ahead and put that website link in the description and in the comment section just so it's easier to find. However, when moving everything over, not everything went perfectly smoothly. So let's go ahead and take a look at those in our to-do list right now.
When moving the HTML from my local storage to GitHub hosting, I ran into two issues with the logo. The first issue is that the logo isn't rendering in, which means that something is causing the image to not be pulling from the files. This is likely because I hard-coded the image into the code using its address, but my goal is to figure out exactly what is going wrong. The second issue is that the logo size is not correct in the slightest. I'm not exactly sure what is causing it, but the logo is clearly a rectangle on the web page and not a square like it was on my local version. So the plan is to fix that so that the website looks nice and squared away. We don't have any notes for today because everything else is going very smoothly, so no need to dwell there.
So yeah, that's everything for today. If you'd like to keep supporting these videos, make sure to give the video a like so that other people can see it too. If you want to keep following up with different videos down the line, make sure to subscribe so that you'll get them on your feed in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.